introduce to you Miss Autumn Ridout. I think as Mr. Hale said, we could probably say the same thing about every single one of these students who are up here. Their academic achievements, their athletic achievements, their character, their nobility. But if there's one thing that I've learned, and this may be a little dangerous to say in a room full of educators, is that when you leave school, when you're done with your formal education, largely you're not going to be judged on the amount of stuff that's in your brain. In fact, I think it was the poet Maya Angelou that said something like, people will not always remember what you know or what you said, but they will always remember how you make them feel. So there's something to be said about a person that extends beyond just what they know and extends to who they actually are at the center of their being. I'm privileged to serve as one of Autumn's pastors here in Fruitsburg, and can confidently say that she brings a lot of joy to the community of believers at Trinity United Methodist Church. I first encountered Autumn as a shy, but I thought this quiet teenager who I was a little skeptical if she even liked me, to be honest with you. And as time grew and Autumn grew with that time, I witnessed not just the natural progression of a person maturing as they walk through the stages of life, but what I witnessed was kind of this blossoming, exploding type of growth that comes when a person is smack dab in the middle of where God wants them to be. It's a funny thing about life, that when you plant something in the right type of soil, with the right type of nutrients, under the right conditions, life springs up out of what once looked like just dirt. It produces fruit, and it produces beauty. This is, I think, one of the only ways that I can describe what I have seen in Autumn's life. What I first saw as shy and quiet has now bloomed into shy and a little less quiet, but certainly no less beautiful or inspiring and fruitful than you would expect anything to be when it grows. Autumn has shown herself to be a gifted and diligent leader, standing at the head of a wave of young men and women being raised up for service in the community, the church, and the world. She has a beautiful smile, an admirable character, and a fun-loving spirit. And she almost always laughs at my jokes, which my wife insists are never very funny, so that is at least something great about her. I am blessed, I am honored, and I am privileged to introduce and recognize her as an outstanding example of leadership and character who embodies everything that we would want our leaders to be. My heart is very, very full, and I am so incredibly proud of her.